Miranda is a
Thanks,
former
Tucker.
DNC communications director. He joins us tonight. So I think it's fair to say we took this seriously from the beginning and asked, I think, real questions, didn't dismiss it. The president's colluding with a foreign power. I'm against that president, any president who would do that. If it turns out that the Mueller investigation did not find collusion, shouldn't the Speaker of the House, the chairman of the Intel Committee, Congressman Swalwell, don't they owe apologies to the president?
Well, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think what's going to happen is that neither extreme will get exactly what they want, but there's going to be plenty on in this report, is my guess, that both sides will cling to and will be able to highlight as issues. But here's what we know. Here's what we know, that every time that Donald Trump goes out and criticizes and undermines and attacks the intelligence services of the United States in defense of himself and in defense of Putin, he stood next to Putin in Helsinki and basically took his side over the American intelligence services. He is doing a great disservice to the American people.
Well, wait. I'm sorry. I don't know how your civics grades were, but Donald Trump, whatever you think of him, was elected by voters. The so-called intelligence community was not elected by anybody. They're government bureaucrats who work for one man, the President of the United States. He is allowed to disagree with them. He's allowed to belittle them. If they don't like it, they leave. All of their power derives from the elected official in the White House, the president. So the idea that you're not allowed to criticize the intel agencies, doesn't that make you think that maybe there's a coup in progress if you're not allowed to criticize your own bureaucrats? Really?
Not at all. I think the crazy thing about this is that you would make the same argument about the U.S. military attacking Democrats.
I would make the argument about the U.S. if there was ever a flag officer, for example, who was insubordinate or attacked the president he was serving, I would say that's not allowed. You serve the president. It's the executive branch of government.
But I'm glad you brought this up, because here's the key thing, that this investigation, the whole Mueller report, is not coming out of left field as Donald Trump would have you believe. It started as a counterintelligence operation because there were clear signals and clear signs and clear evidence that the Russians were attempting to interfere and use the Trump campaign.
I understand. I followed it from the beginning.
Both the candidate and his staff as either witting or unwitting agents
of their attack on our democracy. But the charge from the Speaker of the House, and I'm not, unlike a lot of other people, I'm not fixated on Maxine Waters. I don't care what she says. She's a fringe figure. Nancy Pelosi is not stupid. She's the third most powerful person in the United States. She's the head of the Democratic Party, and she called Trump a Russian agent. If she can't prove that, why wouldn't she apologize for that?
Well, there's so many things that we've already seen that have to raise this question significantly. For example, the firing of Comey and then meeting with Russians in the Oval Office the very next day.
I got it, but
keeping American press out.
Let me just pin you down on this one thing, because I want to save this tape. When the Mueller report comes out, will you concede that's the final word? Democrats have been telling this for 2.5 years. Just let's get the report.
Well, I definitely want to see what's in the report. I'm not going to prejudge it, but I will tell you that I think that there's going to be things that both sides can take from it.
Look, you either colluded or you didn't. I mean, you either are a traitor to your country or you're not.
There's bigger issues than that, Tucker, and you know that, which is that Bill Barr could very well decide that even if there's obstruction of justice where Trump insisted on derailing an investigation to protect himself, that Barr will decide that can't be indicted because he has very clearly stated the opinion that the president could do whatever he wants. And it'll be Congress's role. It will be Congress's role to step in and look at the details.
I don't want to lecture you about how much this has hurt the country, but we both know it really has.
Well, you know what else has hurt the country? Is Donald Trump taking Vladimir Putin's side at every step, including when he did it in Helsinki. The whole world was laughing.
Got it. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Tucker.